You're witnessing a model citizen here.
From groundbreaking classics that laid the foundation for the genre, to modern masterpieces that reinvented the undead, we'll be exploring films that showcase the best in storytelling, character development, and of course, gory special effects. Welcome back to Ticket 10 channel. You're in for a wild ride as we explore the top 10 best zombie movies of all time. Number 10. Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse.
Dude, something's wrong with her. Look at her chest.
No, that's makeup, dummy. It's a jungle thing. Oh my god!
The story focuses on three friends, Ben, Carter, and Augie, who are members of the local scout troop. On the eve of their last campout together, they stumble upon a secret zombie outbreak that has infected their town. As the scouts utilize their survival skills and resourcefulness, they embark on a mission to save their friends, loved ones, and the entire town from the undead creatures. Along the way, they encounter various challenges and obstacles, often leading to hilarious situations.
What is that? It's a bomb. What are you, the Taliban?
Number 9. Freaks of Nature.
Come with me, if you want to live. The zombies are leaving!
Freaks of Nature is a horror comedy film directed by Robbie Pickering. Set in the fictional town of Dilford, the movie takes place during a time when humans, vampires, and zombies coexist in a fragile peace. The story revolves around three high school students from different species who find themselves joining forces to fight against an alien invasion. When the aliens launch an attack on Dilford, the unlikely trio, along with other eccentric characters, must unite to save their town from destruction. If you're in the mood for a quirky and irreverent film that combines monsters, aliens, and laughs, Freaks of Nature might be worth checking out.
We may have to breed.
Is he looking at me?
Number 8. Mayhem.
Say hello to the ID7 virus.
Mayhem is an action-packed horror comedy film directed by Joe Lynch. The movie follows Derek Cho, a corporate lawyer who finds himself trapped in his office building during a mysterious virus outbreak called the ID7. This virus causes those infected to lose their inhibitions, unleashing their most primal desires and impulses. As the infection spreads throughout the building, chaos ensues, and Derek must navigate his way through the escalating violence to confront the corrupt executives who have framed him for a crime he didn't commit. If you're looking for a film that combines suspense, gore, and humor, Mayhem might be a great choice. Number 7. Pontypool.
What can you see there, Ken?
Oh god! They're pulling two people out of a...
Pontypool is a unique and thought-provoking Canadian horror film directed by Bruce MacDonald. The story is set in the small town of Pontypool, where Grant Massey, a shock jock radio DJ, broadcasts his morning show from a local radio station. As Grant and his team receive reports of violent and bizarre incidents occurring around town, they begin to unravel a mysterious and terrifying phenomenon. As the outbreak spreads, people become obsessed with repeating certain words or phrases, and their speech turns into a contagious, incomprehensible babble. The infection quickly consumes the town, and Grant must use his voice and wit to try and survive. If you're looking for a horror film that challenges conventions and explores the power of words, Pontypool is definitely worth a watch. Number 6. Blood Red Sky.
Aber in Amerika gibt es einen Arzt, der kann sie wieder gesund machen.
Blood Red Sky is an intense and thrilling German-English horror film directed by Peter Thorwarth. The story revolves around Nadia, a mother suffering from a mysterious illness that requires her to wear an oxygen mask. When she and her young son Elias board a nighttime transatlantic flight from Germany to New York, everything seems ordinary at first. However, their flight quickly becomes a nightmarish ordeal when a group of hijackers takes control of the plane. Unbeknownst to the hijackers, Nadia harbors a dark secret. Number 5. Army of the Dead.
Mr. Ward, how would you like to make $50 million?
The story begins as a zombie outbreak ravages Las Vegas, causing the city to be walled off from the rest of the world. Scott Ward, played by Dave Bautista, a former war hero turned burger flipper, is approached by a wealthy casino owner who offers him a substantial reward to retrieve millions of dollars from the vault beneath his zombie-infested casino before the government nukes the city. Scott assembles a team of skilled individuals, each with their own unique abilities and motivations, to venture into the quarantine zone and face the undead.
What is this?
It's a goddamn zombie tiger.
Number 4. Land of the Dead. The film takes place in a world where zombies have taken over, and a group of survivors struggles to stay alive in a fortified city. In Land of the Dead, society has collapsed, and the remaining humans live in a walled city called Fiddler's Green. The wealthy elite reside in luxury skyscrapers, while the less privileged reside in slums surrounded by barricades.
Zombies, man. They creep me out.
Number 3. Warm Bodies.
Why can't I connect with people? Oh, right. It's because I'm dead.
Warm Bodies is a unique romantic comedy with a twist of the supernatural. Directed by Jonathan Levine, the film is based on Isaac Marien's novel of the same name. The story revolves around a young zombie played by Nicholas Hoult, who is different from his flesh-consuming counterparts. R is introspective, longing for connection and something more meaningful than an existence defined by hunger. During a routine zombie hunt in a deserted city, R encounters Julie, portrayed by Teresa Palmer, a human survivor. In a twist of fate, R saves Julie from his own kind and takes her to his makeshift home in an abandoned airplane. As he spends more time with Julie, R starts to regain his humanity, experiencing emotions and developing a bond with her.
How'd you die? How old are you? Because you could be 20-something, but you could also be a teenager. You know, you have one of those faces.
Number 2. 28 Weeks Later.
Are you going to tell us what happened to Mum?
28 Weeks Later is a gripping sequel to the acclaimed post-apocalyptic horror film 28 Days Later. Directed by Juan Carlos Fresnadillo, the movie takes place 6 months after the initial outbreak of a highly contagious virus that turned its victims into fast and rage-filled zombies. As people return to civilization, they must follow strict rules and protocols to prevent any further infections. However, as you might expect, things quickly spiral out of control. The film revolves around a separated family, with Don and his children, Andy and Tammy, as the primary focus. When Don decides to rescue his wife, Alice, who was presumed dead but has survived the viral outbreak, their reunion triggers a devastating chain of events. As the virus resurfaces and spreads rapidly, chaos ensues and the remaining survivors find themselves fighting for their lives. Alongside the intense struggle for survival, themes such as the breakdown of society, the consequences of government decisions, and the lengths people go to protect their loved ones are explored throughout the film. If you are a fan of thrilling and adrenaline-inducing zombie films, 28 Weeks Later is a must-watch. Number 1. Planet Terror.
Happened to your arm?
I got bit.
Bit by what?
If I told you, you probably wouldn't believe me.
The story is set in a small Texas town, where a deadly biochemical gas is accidentally released, turning the population into grotesque, flesh-eating zombies. The film follows a group of survivors who band together to fight the zombie onslaught. Led by Cherry Darling, played by Rose McGowan, a go-go dancer with a machine gun leg, and El Rey, played by Freddy Rodriguez, a former military man, they navigate through zombie-infested territory, battling both the undead and a sinister military group responsible for the outbreak. If you enjoy adrenaline-fueled, gory action films that pay tribute to the B-movie era, Planet Terror is a wild ride you won't want to miss.
Anyone comes to the door, I want you to shoot them.
What if it's Dad?
Gonna eat your brain.
Especially if it's your dad.
And that concludes our thrilling journey through the top 10 best zombie movies of all time. I hope you enjoyed this countdown and discovered some new gems to add to your must-watch list. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell, so you never miss out on any spine-chilling adventures we embark on together.